KHOU 11 News at 5:30 starts now.
We need multiple ambulances out here. We got multiple patients. We got a female with a heavy laceration through her leg.
One woman dead, 3 Harris County deputies wounded when chaos breaks out in the parking lot of a Midtown nightclub. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ron Trevino. Welcome to our webcast. Houston police say the 3 deputies wounded in a shooting at the Set nightclub are expected to survive. The name of a 40-year-old woman who was killed has yet to be released. Matt Doherty now with more on the story.
Houston police say the Set nightclub in Midtown had just closed when a man in his 20s opened fire.
That's very advised. There's 2 officers down.
Police say 3 Harris County Sheriff's Office deputies were off duty working security at the club.
We need multiple ambulances out here. We got multiple patients. We got a female with a heavy laceration through her leg. We're going to need at least 3 or 4 ambulances out here.
Don't know what led him to shoot into a crowd where there are police officers and other citizens, but we'll find out.
The female deputy who was shot was in surgery as of last update. The sheriff says all of the officers are expected to survive.
Again, a tragic night, but it could have been a lot worse.
Police still haven't identified the 40-year-old woman who was shot and killed. They say the suspect showed up at a hospital in Sugar Land after the shooting with gunshot wounds himself. Police say he is still in the hospital. They say one of the deputies returned fire. This is video posted to Snapchat shortly after the shooting near the 2900 block of Travis Street. Police say the deputies were trying to break up a fight in the parking lot when the gunman fired. The suspected shooter has not been identified. Matt Doherty, KHOU 11 News.
HPD is investigating another possible human smuggling operation on the southwest side. Police say 9 men escaped from a home on Finchwood Lane and were able to call for help a couple of blocks away. They told police 15 other people, including women and children, were still being kept captive. Officers rushed to the house, but by the time they got there, it was empty. They're going over evidence found in the home, hoping it will lead to the whereabouts of the suspects and the remaining captives. A pastor is dead, shot and killed at his church in the town of Winona in East Texas. It happened at Starville Methodist Church. Investigators believe the suspect broke into the church to hide from police after a chase last night. The pastor, who was armed, stumbled upon him in a bathroom this morning. The man was able to disarm the pastor and shoot him with his own gun. A second person was injured by gunfire and another was hurt in a fall. The suspect was captured. Back here in Houston, hundreds of more people got the Moderna vaccine at the city's first vaccination clinic. Mayor Turner was on hand at the Bayou City Event Center on this, the second day of operation for the clinic. He says things went more smoothly today. There were no long lines like yesterday, but the mandatory appointments filled up before the clinic ever opened this morning. The city is vaccinating people who qualify under the Phase 1A and 1B of the state's vaccine guidelines. This includes frontline workers, nursing home residents, and those 65 and older. People with chronic conditions also qualify, but they must be at least 18 to get the Moderna shot. The mayor says the city will continue to give shots during the week, and he's hoping to have a mega site set up soon.
It's still my hope that at the end of next week, probably on Saturday, to set up a major mega site in the city of Houston. That's the goal, where we can vaccinate thousands of people in one setting.
In the meantime, the mayor is urging everyone to keep getting tested for the virus. Today, the city reported 982 new cases and 5 new deaths. Now to the weather. Blake, cold mornings, warm afternoons, not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all, but things are going to change as we head into the beginning and middle part of next week and heading into next weekend, when much cooler temperatures will be on the way. So enjoy the nice warm weather while we have it. Temperatures up near 70 degrees today, same for tomorrow and into your Tuesday, and that's when things begin to take a little bit of a turn. There is a time lapse out over South Montgomery County. The Woodlands, just a beautiful afternoon across all of Southeast Texas. The high temperature today, 69 degrees. That's pretty close to what we had forecast for today. That morning low of 35. So it was pretty chilly one to get you started here across the Houston area. Look at our record high temperature, 83 on this day in 1989. Our record low, 16 back in 1911. Temperatures right now in the mid 60s area wide, a little cooler out there in Cleveland. where we are at 61 and 58 there in Beaumont. Southerly winds coming in 5, 10, 15 miles an hour, bringing in that little warmer air mass off the Gulf of Mexico, and you can see the temperatures have responded 8, 9, 10 to 11 degrees warmer than just this time yesterday. So as we take a look at the future track, temperatures cooling down tonight, but not nearly as chilly as what we saw last night. We're talking about only upper 40s across our region. High temperatures tomorrow should make it pretty close to 70, 71 degrees before it is all said and done. Satellite and radar, not a whole lot going on across the state of Texas right now. We'll expand the view a little bit. And you'll see that the temperatures generally not too bad for the middle part of January. I guess, well, maybe the beginning part of January, but still January nonetheless. And normally it's a lot chillier around these parts this time of year. Nationwide, not too much going on. Some snow out there towards New England, but our storm system that we are watching is just now coming on shore there in California. That is going to be pushing off a little bit to the north there, and the center of energy is going to be across the Dakotas. So that's where the best dynamics are going to be for some active weather. But that system will drag a front through here on Wednesday, and that is going to bring some healthy rain chances, it looks like, Wednesday afternoon, and that's also going to bring in some cooler temperatures. Our next storm system is pretty interesting. This one comes in on the weekend, especially on Sunday. We've pushed those rain chances back to Sunday now, but this storm system looks to pack a punch with some much colder temperatures, and a lot of the computer models are now indicating a lot of wintry weather across Texas, especially up there towards Dallas. Nothing here locally, but something we'll continue to watch. But it does appear that we've got some pretty healthy rain chances as we get into Sunday, again, about a week from today. As we take a look at the first front, this is on Wednesday. You'll notice that that front rolls on through here heading into Wednesday afternoon. 3 o'clock, we're looking at some healthy rain chances. That rain should be well to the east of the area by the time we kick off Thursday morning. And again, Thursday and Friday shaping up to be pretty nice. Saturday too, before the rain chances come back to the picture on Sunday. So again, 70 degrees Monday and Tuesday, 68 degrees on Wednesday. We're much cooler Thursday into Friday. High temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s. We're down to double nickels on Saturday. And how about high temperatures only in the 40s the way it appears right now on Sunday? We're not going to talk too much about next weekend. There's some interesting things showing up there in the models. But right now, it does appear that it is going to be at least a lot chillier as we transition from this weekend into next weekend, Ron.
All right, thank you so much, Blake Matthews. That's going to do it for us for now. For all the good folks here at KHOU, I'm Ron Trevino. We'll see you tonight on TV around 10:30.